Hi, Ian Maker again with Real Estate Gurus and Remax Gold. We're back again with
Paula Harvey, homegidemortgage. Welcome.
We're here to talk about another opportunity that will allow you to get into a home in today's marketplace and still take advantage of what's going on. What we're looking at are interest rate buy downs. Were you aware that you could purchase a buy down, basically reduce your interest rate on a mortgage and do a 2-1 buy down, or you can also do an adjustable rate mortgage.
Correct.
But those are some opportunities out there I want to talk about today. Maybe you can tell us more about it.
Well, this is a great question. Thank you, Ian, for asking. And so the way that this works really, really well is, let's say you're purchasing a home and the seller is having maybe a little bit harder time selling that home. They might offer to buy down your rate, and so we could put you into a 2-1 buy down with those funds. And so what that does is, let's say the interest rate is let's say it's 6.75. We can start out at 4.75. In 12 months, it would go to 5.75, another 12 months to the 6.75. So in that case, it would give you 2 years at a much lower payment. There's a lot of ways we can strategize and put this together. It, again, is very individual based on the client and what their needs are. So we can talk about that with each client individually, but it's a great opportunity.
Well, they're qualifying on the full rate, so this is not a funny money loan. This is a quality loan, right?
That is correct. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, now tell me about the ARMs today, because I know those have changed from the old ones in the 90s. Maybe you can tell me a little bit more about it.
Well, funny that you should ask that question. Yes, the ARMs are great right now. Sometimes they're not priced in the market. They're basically priced by what the investors are willing to invest in, which type of loan programs. Right now, because the 30-year rates are so high, the investors are putting some of their money into investing into the ARMs, which creates opportunities for a lower interest rate on adjustable rate mortgages. Now, these mortgages can be fixed for a period of time. Typically, the popular ones are 5 years, 7 years, and 10 years. And so what that means is the interest rate is fixed for that period of time, and then it will adjust every typically year for the life of the loan. Of course, there's no prepayment penalty, so you can refinance anytime you want, say when the market rates are better.
Well, I'm kind of a transient worker. You know, my job takes me around the country in different places, and I have to move with my company probably about every 4 or 5 years. Is this a good loan for me, and why?
Yeah, well, this could be a great loan for you, especially if you know that you're going to sell your house in 5 years. Why would you get a higher interest rate if you could get a rate that is a lot more, interesting to you? It's going to lower your payment a lot.
So I'm saving substantial dollars,
Yes.
Still able to stay in my house, be able to purchase a home, having my mortgage be less than monthly rent in the marketplace.
Right.
And still be able to gain and earn equity in this process?
That is correct.
What a phenomenal loan for a short-term opportunity.
And I would just really like to add to that, it's really important to note these are not negative amortization loans. And I know that back in the 06, 08 era, there was a lot of issues with loans that were coming due. A lot of the problems were the negative amortization loans. Yes, there were some issues with ARMs, and there is a time to put somebody into one. So again, very individual. So if you have any questions, I'd love to talk to you about it.
So again, that's all on individual counseling with the individual buyer, making sure that it's the right loan for them.